It can be said that I've been to a lot of gigs, and I mean a lot of gigs. All of them I have enjoyed to an extensive degree. But one thing I've never done is been to a music festival. Yes, that might surprise you, but I have not been to a single one. Not Bloodstock, not Download, Grasspop, none of them. Not been anywhere near them in proximity. So, what we're going to be doing today is constructing my personal dream festival lineup. A lineup that'll be literally a pipe dream, because some of these bands that I would put in said lineup would never share the stage with each other. Some of these bands are probably fucking dead, but we're making the dream lineup. So let's do that. We are first going to turn our attention over to a certain app called InstaFest, in which it calculates your Spotify habits and crunches the numbers down and creates a festival lineup for all of your most listened artists. So we have three options here. We have my music habits calculated from the last month, the last 6 months, and then from the last year. Let's go through them. So the last month's worth of music that I've listened to calculated into a festival lineup begins with, okay, first night is a Sunday. What an interesting time of the week to do a festival. Sunday through to Tuesday is crazy, you know. But Opeth is the headliner for that day, which sounds fine by me. We also have bands like Devastator, Nine Inch Nails, Porcupine Tree, Mastodon, the Gorillaz made it in there, interestingly, and the Nick Nocturnal music page. Also Cavalatak, good to see them in there, and Henge, cool. As for the Monday, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard are the headliners for that one, which is not surprising based on my music habits, that's for sure. We have Sisters of Mercy, Green Lung, Rivers of Nile, and then the final day is the Gazette with Sepultura, System of a Down, Ulver, Oingo Boingo. Avenged Sevenfold is in there, of course it is. 10%. Who the fuck are they? Never heard of them. Interesting lineup. I'd go to this. I'd go to this festival easily already. Okay, this is the last 6 months. Now, there are some commonalities between the previous lineup and this one, but there are some key differences as well. For example, now we have COC in this lineup. A shake-up in the headliners as well. System of a Down is now headlining on the second day, and Acid Rain is headlining on the third day. Interesting. But then we also have in the mix bands that weren't on the previous lineup, like Blood Incantation, Ancients, Creator, Oingo Boingo was on the last one actually, but Gojira wasn't, Hacken wasn't, Pick 7 wasn't, Warbringer's in there as well now, The Killers, Trivium, Kettle Decap. What else have we got in here? Oh yeah, Dillinger Escape Plan. We've got Queen, of course. We have Daft Punk, Son of Antarctica, Mr. Bungle, of course, yeah. And now we move on to my Spotify stats of the last year. So the headliner now for the first night is Avenged, which is correct. That is how I would want it. Sepultura for the second day, and King Gizzard for the third. That sounds right. For the first night in here, we have Typo Negative now is in there, which they'd have to resurrect Peter Steele for that to work. A Monomath's in here now. Judas Priest is in there now. Dream Theater's made their appearance finally, along with Iron Maiden. Caius is in there. Awesome. Volbeat's in there too. I didn't see them. But neither of these lineups that we looked at just now truly reflects what I am looking for. So now I'm going to turn your attention to this lovely little website, which is a blank lineup of Download, as you can see. But I found this website where I can put in whatever lineup I would prefer. You can see all of the Download stages here, all the way from Dogtooth up to Apex, and we are going to whack in the best festival lineup that you've ever seen. This is biased to my own music taste, like I say, so this is not going to be exclusively metal in this lineup, but it's going to be very heavily metal oriented. So immediately, what do I want as the headliners for the Apex stage? Well, Avenged, obviously. Oh, I can increase the size logo as well. Also, what I'm going to do for this lineup is try and make it as realistically as I can. So Avenged, for example, would easily make it as a headline act for Download main stage, right? Whereas a band like Acid Rain maybe wouldn't, right? They wouldn't make it on main stage as a headliner. So I'm going to try and make it as realistic as I can for this lineup. Do I exclude the bands that are dead? If I do that, then that means, like, if I'm to include Queen, it would be like Today Queen, not Queen with Freddie Mercury. And that also would exclude, like, Typo Negative, the Ramones. Technically, it wouldn't exclude Slayer and Black Sabbath anymore for the moment, so that's that. Maybe I should exclude bands that aren't knocking about anymore. But I'm just not sure how much that limits me, because there are a few bands here that I really want to have on here that might end up had to be excluded, but who knows? We'll see how we get on. So who do I want as as a headliner that could be a headliner for download. I think Iron Maiden's a good one. You know what I'll do? I'll do Iron Maiden here, then I'll do System of a Down for the I'll do System of a Down for the last one. They're pretty strong headliners. Who could headline like the smaller stages? I think that we could easily get like Napalm Death to headline either Avalanche or let's put them on Friday. But they'll be clashing with Avenged. That's another thing to keep into account, isn't it? Like there'll be some clashes with some how many good bands there are, right? So a good bet for Opus is putting like Slayer somewhere here. I'll put Slayer on like the Saturday. I think that's a safe one, is having them be the main band for Opus. And notice that the dates here aren't fucking Sunday through to Tuesday. They're actual normal like festival dates, right? From Friday through Sunday, which makes sense. Who else? Who else could be in here? Oh, well, I do want to stick Green Day in here somewhere, but like I'd have to push one of these bands out. I could always put System of a Down before Avenged. I put Green Day. Do I put Green Day on Saturday and then Iron Maiden Sunday? Shall I? You know what? I'll do that. I'll put Iron Maiden on twice. I didn't even realize I could do that, but I could put Avenged on for all of the dates ever. That'd be brilliant. I'm gonna put Green Lungs in. I just saw Green Lung pop up. Yeah, so Green Day can be there, and then Iron Maiden final day. As we've kind of got it so that like Apex stage on Saturday is more of a punk side. Maybe I lean into that and do like Foo Fighters. There you go. And then below them, oh shit. And then it seems like Sunday on Apex is more traditional, so I'm gonna put Priest here. I'm gonna put Priest just before Iron Maiden. I'm gonna enlarge their logo as much as I can. Also, who are gonna be on these lower stages? Like my bands I love that are maybe like smaller in popularity. I could put. Can I put Temper Saint in there? What? I can't put Temper Saint. Okay, what about Acid Rain? Is Acid Rain on here? Acid Bath. Okay, so they can't be headline acts because their logos don't come up. That's horseshit. Okay, let me try and do it. Is it gonna come up? Well, okay, this lineup sheet is a bit clapped. It's a bit biased against some of these smaller bands, I tell you. Okay, well, what if we put them somewhere on like a bigger stage, but like near the start? You know what I also need to do? I need to put Gojira in. But I feel like Gojira could be bigger than System. There you go, Gojira. Boom. Who could we put like down here? I think I would like to put White Ward somewhere quite high. Is there no fucking White Ward logo on this fucking site either? That's cap. That is horseshit. That is. You know what I'm gonna do for Avalanche? I'm gonna have like a black metal night then. Dark Throne's logo has to be in the database for this, right? Dark Throne. Oh, excuse me. That's a pile of doo-doo. Okay, well, since we'll fill out this thrash night with the Opus stage, so we'll put in. I mean, we need Sepultura, but they're bigger than that. Maybe we put. You know what? We should put like Sepultura in this one. There you go. They have Sepultura's logo. Thank the heavens. And then in the Slayer camp, we could put Testament. Okay, so I see. So for these smaller ones, you can put in like type in their name. I would like to sneak Mr. Bungle in somewhere here. Let's have like a weird night in Avalanche stage. I'll put Bung somewhere here maybe. Oh, so they have the Mr. Bungle logo. Okay. I will put Carcass here. There you go. I'm such a fucking idiot. I need Pantera. There you go. And then Seppi boy. In you go. And then what else do I want on this one? I want Trivium. I just need to start like whacking them in there. Do I sneak 9 Inch Nails in this one? That looks alright. It's a punky like industrial night. Let's say that, and then for more industrial, you go put Ministry in there. I want to keep it as realistic as possible, but like there's so many big bands that would not be like an opening on like Apex, right? Because I want to put more down here, but like if I put like the Killers right in there or whatever, the Killers are like way bigger than like most of these bands here. Also, what do I do about like the openers here? And what do I do about Dogtooth? Like I gotta take some liberties. I think I gotta just be a bit more cutthroat. As I'm doing that, I will shift down some of these Avalanche lineups and put them down here. I'll be a bit more cutthroat with it. Just gonna be going for it. I'm gonna put Napalm Death and Carcass in the bottom tents, just because they have their logos on file, right? Like I can't put a band that's obscure enough for Dogtooth in those spots, you know, without their logo being on this website, right? So we're just gonna have to roll with the punches there. I am going to put Sodom in here, and then I'm gonna go Exodus. Yeah, that's a safe one to try, Exodus. Even though Exodus is bigger than Sodom, arguably, but it's fine. Once again, and then we need like a proggy. You know what? I'm gonna put this as like a proggy one, so I'm gonna put Opeth. Oh, mind you, Dream Theater. I mean, I like Opeth more, but I think Dream Theater is more popular, so I will put Dream Theater here with their huge logo, apparently, and then Opeth below, and then Porcupine Tree here, maybe, or you know what I also need to do? I need to put bands like, what if I stick like Crowbar in here, maybe? Yeah, I can stick Crowbar. I can see that. Crowbar could be there. And then Sabaton's a bit big to be like lower end of you know, Apex, but again, we haven't got any power metal on here. This is really tricky. You know what I could do? I could be mean to King Gizzard, and you know, I'll have like a power metal one, and then I'll move down King Gizzard. Sorry, King Gizzard, you're still being, you know, you're still being a headliner, just on a lower stage. I'm sorry, forget about it. Okay, so the festival's taking shape now. We have actually like almost a headliner for every stage, every night as well. Porcupine Tree in there. Probably spelt that wrong. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sneak KO Dot underneath Bungle, because that tracks, to be honest with you. Maybe put like Animals as leaders here, or no, or BT Bam. There you go. I'll put Between the Buried and Me. It doesn't fit on the fucking thing. I'm gonna have to put it as the symbol. There we go. And then Hacken. There we go. We'll put Hacken in there as the final one there. That works, I think. That's a good prog night on Friday. That's a really good prog night on Friday, actually. I'm just having a think now. What other bands could be in there? Oh, I haven't taken into account Black Sabbath. I'm gonna have to move everything down on this fucking row, aren't I? Okay. Cool, good. Fuck money alive. At least we have like the full thing. Oh, they are bigger than Iron Maiden. Damn it, am I gonna have to fucking make Black Sabbath the headliner of Sunday? I might have to. Black Sabbath. Are you fucking kidding me? There's no Excuse me? This site doesn't have a fucking label for Black Sabbath. Okay, I guess we're just excluding Black Sabbath then. That's fun. So I guess we're moving them back up. So I mean, I've completely forgot about Mastodon. Maybe I put Mastodon here. Maybe I like scoot everything down and put Mastodon below Gojira. Okay, so they have the logo for Mastodon, but not Black Sabbath. I call bullshit on that personally, but alright. What do I want to do? I want to put the Sisters of Mercy somewhere as well, but I don't know where they fit. Maybe here, actually. This might be good. They're sort of like gothy, aren't they? So they still kind of fit with a punky... I'm really reaching with the Saturday Apex, aren't I? And then I want... What do I want? I will put Devastator with Carcass. Oh my god, I forgot about Infectious Grooves as well. You know what? I'm going to put Carcass... Oh, you know what? Is Infectious Groove... let me have a look. Infectious... Damn it! They're not there! Okay, you know what I'm going to do then? I'm going to make Porcupine Tree... Okay, so they have the Porcupine Tree logo. Awesome. Even though it feels wrong to put them down in Dogtooth, it's what we're going to have to do. I'm going to put Ancient, and then maybe like Storm Haven here. You know what? You know what I need to do? I need to add these guys. Okay, and then I still don't know what I'm doing here for this one. Unless I put Guns N' Roses up there. Sure. You know what? I'm happy with that. That's fine. That'll do. I'll live with that. So far, this is actually coming together, I reckon. Oh, I need to add Igor, don't I? Can I put Rivers of Nile in here? Oh, I can. Oh, that looks good there. Okay. I'm going to put Mutoid Man underneath Giz. I forgot Madness and ELO. Oh, this is so difficult because they're so popular. I might have to leave those ones out. Oh, I forgot about Rammstein. Oh, I'm a fucking moron, my guy. Where can I put the Gazette? I need to put them somewhere. Where can they go? You know, I might put... Yeah, no, I'll put Cattle Decap here. Oh, sorry. I've just remembered why I need this extra spot, because Sonos Arctica doesn't come as a logo here, so I'm going to have to put them here. I forgot about Enslaved, actually. I might put Enslaved... God, this is where it gets really difficult because it gets unrealistic. Can I put Enslaved, like... Is their logo up? No, it's not. So many bands' logos just aren't in the database here. It makes it so much more difficult. I've got that blood incantation as well, and white ward. What do I put here? God, this is tricky. God, this is so tricky. This is so fucking difficult. You know what I will do, actually? I will put Guerilla in here. There you go. That's something. That feels good. This is really tough. This is really... I fucking forgot Green Lung. You know what? Green Lung is going here. I forgot Green Lung. They've been remembered. They are on there now. I also forgot about Devin Townsend. Have we got his logo here? We do. That it's decided. We're putting Devin Townsend there. It's happening. Sorted. Lock it in. I'll maybe put Infectious Cruise. I'll move these guys up. And then last, but not by no means least, we have the opener for Avalanche on the Friday. Such a specific one. But like, who could go here? Maybe like Psychedelic Porn Crumpets or something? Like, that would be a good shout, actually. I'll put them in there. Hold on. Just need to remember how to spell psychedelic without my dyslexia getting in. We have now filled out the board of all of the bands that I would kill to see all together in a festival. But this would be painful because, like, there are so many bands here that would clash with each other that it would make it so difficult to choose anything. But there you go. That has been me making the absolute dream festival lineup. Again, this is based on my own opinion and my own opinion alone. There are bands here that you probably fucking hate and now you think I'm a poser because I put them on there. This is a very strong lineup, might I just say. I would pay everything that I own to go to this festival. But there you have it. Like I say, there are bands that are missed off. Now you have more insight on my music habits and my music preferences when it comes to listening habits and when it comes to what would make the best festival for me. If I remember to, I'll leave a link to this site in the description so that you can have a play with this site yourself if you decide. But that will about do it from me. Thank you very much for watching this random miscellaneous video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm eating my own hair, and I will see you in the next video. As always, have a good one.